The AW trends for 2023 autumn winter are here. Now make no mistake, they can be very overwhelming. It's like the ex that keeps pulling you back in, God forbid. When it comes to trends, this is the time to follow your head, not your heart. Your heart is definitely over here. With that said, I will be taking you through some of these autumn winter trends, but in the form of delivering them to you as your autumn winter essentials. It is very easy to see these trends, which seems to come out like every week or every other week these days and get sucked in literally like a vacuum, to the point where you possibly feel consumed by them, but you don't actually need them. You know you don't need them all. If you're new here, my name is Monique. Thank you for clicking on this video. And if you've been rocking with me, then welcome back. If you do enjoy today's video, then hit that thumbs up button and hit me up in the comments as well. And of course, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well so you can see a little bit more of this and that. Okay, let's get started. I have my cards with me. This is the fashion report. We are going to go through these one by one and tick off each trend. First up is back to basics. Now, back to basics to me is pretty much almost the same as quiet luxury, and quiet luxury is probably one of the easiest trends to follow at this point. Quiet luxury remains as this year's most popular aesthetic, but it also proves that quiet looks can make the biggest impression. Although there is controversy around this term and it is linked to elitism, I'm here for it. I'm all the way here for it. I am a minimalist girly at heart, and listen, a good quality pair of jeans and a t-shirt doesn't hurt anybody. It's the simple things in life. On the runway, there was a clear focus from brands like Kate, Tove, Gucci, and Bottega on basics in your wardrobe. This entire trend is a great example for your autumn winter essentials, from your tops, jeans, trousers, blazers, knitwear, and outerwear. I will share examples of these in each trend as we go along. Trend number 2. Paint the town red. The real AW hue, the color of the season, is red. If you've made previous investments in this color, dig them out, this is the time. I feel like this trend is going to take us from now all the way into spring. It's such a vibrant color. And I also think that if you're more of a minimal neutral kind of person, then perhaps this trend isn't for you, but it is also one that you can kind of dip your toe in and try from time to time, if you fancy it. A great way to wear this trend is to kind of start off a little bit small. So maybe wearing a jumper, or I would really home it in on your accessories here. A pair of earrings, a pair of pointy red heels with a full tonal outfit. Or I'd even just simply wear whatever it is that you want and just have perhaps a small red bag. I'm personally not huge on red, but I feel like if you wear it now from head to toe as a full tonal look, or even if you do like an all black look and have red in your shoes, listen, let me tell you, you can do some serious damage in these streets with a look like that. I feel like that is also such a fashion week kind of look, especially if you're going to wear a full-on red outfit. It's a lot. So for me, I personally opt for whatever and just maybe have a small red piece like a bag or any kind of accessory. Number 3, like butter wouldn't melt. This is a more subtle approach to this current season, and it's this sort of buttery pastel yellow color with a kind of like a gold tone to it, and I feel like wearing this tone head to toe is a great subtle way to do this, but it also ticks boxes in the quiet luxury department, as opposed to this daringly loud red alert trend, which can be a little bit intimidating to step into. This one is definitely a more subtle trend to wear. When I look at this color, I feel a sense of soft femininity that just exudes elegance. And because it's easy to wear, you can pretty much pick any essential in this color. Dresses, skirts, perhaps even coats if you are looking for something subtle but can also turn heads at the same time. Or also if you're looking to go out to dinner in the winter or whatever kind of nighttime activity, I think that would be a look. Okay, trend number 4 on the report is maximum exposure. Listen, this is a favorite. Okay, stop. It's getting serious now. It's getting real serious. I feel like we have left this hot girl era of sort of like wearing mini skirts, and we have now done a complete 180 and we are stepping into more of a classier groove. Flaunted on the runway by the likes of Prada and Christopher Kane, this is definitely a key classy trend right now, and I absolutely love it. We are talking your maxi skirts, your maxi dresses, maxi everything. I just adore the floor sweeping movement and length that it gives. It's everything. In fact, some facts actually. This trend has increased by up to about 35% since March this year, and I think it's also doubled since 2022 around that time, which is crazy since seeing it on the runway. And I get it, but it's this subtle, it's not subtle. It's the drama. It is the drama that it brings that just ignites some serious level of excitement in me. As an essential, for perhaps more of a day look, I would go with the long maxi skirt in any color, or at least your autumnal colors: burgundy, black, brown, gray, those kind of tones. And I would go with the skirt, and then I would pair it with just a knitwear, be it slightly oversized or cropped, to add a little bit of definition to your shape. And then for more of a refined evening look, I'd go with a long maxi dress, and then I would create more of a boxy upper fit. So I'd go with anything kind of tailored. So maybe like a nice black blazer with some strong shoulder pads, or just a really long draped oversized coat. Stop. My personal favorite of doing this trend would probably be a long maxi burgundy skirt. I then keep the whole look pretty much tonal, so I go with a burgundy sweater, and then I'd probably do a slight clash and wear white heels, or I'd keep it kind of on the same level of toning and pair it with a pair of black ankle boots. Oh, I'm gonna do that very soon. I'm gonna do that. Oh, look at my Instagram, you'll see it. Shameless plug. Number 5. The white shirt, the button down kind, to be precise. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is an admirable facet for autumn winter of 2023. I didn't really expect this, I'm not gonna lie. This isn't one that I'd particularly class as a trend, and I think this also ticks off in the quiet luxury department, but this is 1000% an essential to have in your winter wardrobe, spring, summer, all year round. The white shirt is an absolute classic, and also one of my faves. I would wear this with a good pair of quality jeans, a thick brown belt, or black belt, giving the 90s all its glory. It's so simple but extremely effective. I absolutely love it. It's something that I expect to see during spring, with kind of like your clean cut tailoring, especially like a black pair of trousers or neutral pair of trousers. But there's no denying that this is an absolute classic, a wardrobe staple, hero, etc., etc. The GOAT staple, in fact, despite the fact that it can possibly be sometimes overlooked as a basic. So, ladies and gents, this is definitely an essential trend to have in your wardrobe. And right now in autumn winter, I would opt for a thicker material in this. So I'd go with something like perhaps a twill white shirt, and then as we grow closer, seems like so far away, but it will be here before we know it. So as we get into spring, I'd then opt for maybe like a poplin shirt type. Next up on the list, we have the black coat. There is something about the black coat, especially one that's tailored, that just exudes this kind of like masculine, strong energy, whether it has, you know, strong shoulder pads or it drapes the floor like it owns the place. It works. And at the end of the day, it's winter. It's winter. A coat is a no-brainer. Come on. But this is a current, well, not only a current essential, but this is also a current favorite of the autumn winter trends right now. Now, while I for one love a good drape, there is no reason for your coat to be dragging along the floor, just sweeping the streets as you go. Don't do that. I would opt for one that hits at the ankle, that still gives you that dramatic effect in flats, but also gives you that drama and lets people know that you still mean business when you're wearing heels. I don't know about you guys, but I am 1000% getting myself a coat at some point over this autumn winter because I cannot do the cold. I can't. And I don't know about you guys, but the days are gone where I firm things just for the sake of giving a look. No. I need to be comfortable and I need to be warm. I don't have the time. I don't have the time for the nonsense. And this is the perfect time because the practical, sensible coat has now become the most chic outfit or item that you can pick up this autumn winter, which is great. And I feel like the past 2 to 3 years have called for us to be outside a lot more. So lots of walking and just a lot more outside events. So picking up a coat is definitely essential. Trend number 7 on the report is called over the knee. Oh, you thought there was no way we were going to do this and there not be boots on this list. And boots are about to be bold, they're about to be fierce, they're about to be unapologetically rude. I can't wait. In particular, the over the knee style. The search for thigh-high boots has actually increased by 70% post fashion shows. Can you imagine? It was seen by, or on rather, Rosie Huntington-Whiteley and Rihanna. And it was also seen, I think, during the Stella McCartney show. Let me tell you, I am down for a good boot. I love a good boot. I would, if you're just starting out or you need to replace things that are in your wardrobe and you just want to focus on those essentials, I would start with a flat pair of boots first before venturing out into your knee-high, thigh-high, over-the-knee type of styles. I'd also start with black. It's just easy. It goes with everything. And then I'd kind of venture out into your browns, whites, and burgundy. Burgundy is also a big color this year, so that might also be a good option to look out for. Next on the list, silver lining. Are you still with me? Are you still with me? Hang on, we've just got 2 more to go. This one is everywhere. Everyone and their mum is dressing up like a disco ball. We first saw this trend actually during summer, mostly through accessories, and now it is fully entered the chat. Hello. Now I feel like it's flooded in from the fashion weeks during September and also Beyonce's Renaissance tour. It was thriving. We are starting to see this trend in literally almost anything, which I think can be quite dangerous. I'm starting to see this in certain outwear like bomber jackets, and I just it makes me very uncomfortable. And I think the right way to do this is to go subtle and start with either your accessories or your basics. This video is all about trends, but we're doing this in the form of essentials. So I would start off with, your basics. I'd go with a ribbed t-shirt. I actually picked one up recently from Zara, if you've watched that haul, and I'll put it up here just in case you want to have a look at that. It's also linked in that video. Yeah, so I'd start off with like your t-shirts, things that you can pair with things that you already have in your wardrobe, or just other accessories. So, your earrings, jewelry and things like that. This trend is very easy to get caught up in. So you want to be careful and just pick out the pieces that you actually need. I know that the festive season is coming up. We're now in November, and people are going to be starting to think about Christmas parties and events and all the rest of it. So we are going to see a lot more of it, especially in sequins, like dresses, shorts, skirts, etc. So yeah, be careful. Next up is the stud. Okay, I've actually made, I don't know if it's a mistake yet, but I've done a bit of damage with this trend. And Bottega is to blame for this one. One item that will keep you on trend this season are actually your accessories. And when I talk about the stud, I'm talking about the huge pearl earring that Bottega dropped. And now there are dupes everywhere. I think the most qualified dupe, shall we say, is the one by Amazon. I've actually just ordered it and I'm going to try it out and see how it goes, because I think, I'm not gonna lie, I was not wowed over by this, especially when Bottega came out with that price. Where are you going with 800 and something for earrings? Earrings? Anyway, I've tried it. Okay, It's ordered, it's on the way. We'll see how this goes. I think that you can actually pull some really nice looks from this. I've seen it already, and I think if you go for a really nice tonal look or a color block, especially for your evening wear, yeah. I think this is a little bit of a game changer. It can be quite rare for jewelry to be kind of the focal point of your looks, but they can ultimately change your look, which I think is quite cool about accessories. I feel like hoops and earring stacks have predominantly pretty much owned the jewelry department, and I feel like now it's like go big or go home. So they are bringing out these huge statement pieces and nobody's going home. So yeah, as an essential piece, this is a really good one to kind of dress up with, but I also think it will work really well for those days where you just want to, I don't want to say look basic, but you just want to look quite minimal and chill, but still have some kind of character and vavavoom to your look. So I think pairing it with a really nice pair of jeans and a t-shirt, shirt, you know, something like that, and then having these really nice bold statement earrings, great look for autumn winter. Okay, lastly, we have corporate. The shirt and tie look has entered the chat, people. Okay, she is saying turn up and show up for the job that you want. This trend I think is quite interesting because I feel like it can be done very, very well, or it can go quite wrong. This trend was present from the likes of I think Dior and Alexander McQueen, and it very much went kind of back and forth between the pinstripe moments that we saw on the runways with Louis Vuitton and Saint Laurent. The end of August for me and early September used to signify the return of going back to school. The only difference now is that there's no rules with this trend. To me, this isn't an essential to have. However, it does go back to the white shirt, which is an essential. And of course, if you have a white shirt already, that's an essential. You can simply pair this up with a black tie very, very easily. And then some options of styling is to go back to wearing that long maxi skirt, or I would probably pair this, if it works for you and this is your kind of vibe, I would go with black latex leggings or faux leather leggings or trousers. So that is everything on the fashion report of autumn winter 2023. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was something a little bit different and I actually had real fun doing it. If you did enjoy this video, then please do give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Hopefully you can hear me a little bit clearly as well, because I haven't noticed we have a mic now. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope to see you guys next week. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so we can stay connected and you guys can keep up with all the bits and bobs that I roll out. Thank you very much for watching and I will see you next week. Bye.